So welcome to the Camtasia tutorial from WordPress Academy. This is another tutorial in our graphic editing and screen capture program series. And for more information, just go to wpacademy.tv. So let's start by looking at what is Camtasia. It is a screen capture program. It costs about $300, and some of the alternatives are free, just so you know. Cam Studio, first of all, it's a free open source program. It's an excellent screen capture program. It records the AVI, so you will need to convert to MP4 with the software such as AVS4U. Great software, by the way. It's about $30, $40. It's not a video editor such as Camtasia, and nor can you add, are going to be able to add effects like titles and callouts like I'm going to show you how to do today. That's option number one. Option number two is Jing, or Jing, I guess. The free Jing is limited to 5 minutes. It does generate correct file formats and saves to the web, and even the paid Jing is it's not very expensive, so that is also an alternative. But again, it does not have the full functionality and video editing capabilities of Camtasia. So bring up Camtasia. Here's what Camtasia is going to look like when you first bring it up, and we'll explain all the different screen sections in a minute, but you're probably just going to start with recording the screen here. Click this record the screen button, and the little screen recorder window is going to come up. You're going to want to select your recording dimensions. I suggest you use, if you're just shooting video of promotional video of yourself, you're probably going to want to do 640 by, let me bring that up a little bit. You're probably going to want to do 640 by 480 here. If you're doing, screen capture for training purposes, I would suggest either HD, which is 1280 by 720, or just regular high res, which is 1024 by 768. Okay, so select a dimension, and what's going to happen is that the a little green box is going to open with a handle in the middle. It's not showing right now because I have two screen recorders running, and you're going to have to. The best way to record from Camtasia is to have a second monitor and to set your second monitor to the recording dimensions you want, as in 1024 by 768. Then center the recording window on that screen. If you are recording audio, you're also going to have to make sure that it's reading your correct microphone, and you're going to be able to see that because this little green bars are going to start to roll in that window, and then you're just going to hit record. And what's going to happen is there's going to be a little countdown timer that's going to come on, and it's going to record the screen, and you're going to do your recording and you record your audio. And then when you're done, you're going to click the F10, which is the stop key in Camtasia, and the recording preview window is going to come up. So I'm going to do a quick recording right now on Camtasia. I'm going to have to stop the Camtasia recording because I can't record Camtasia with Camtasia. I'm using Cam Studio to record this, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like. Alright, so as soon as you stop the Camtasia recording, the preview window is going to come up with, and it looks like this, and it's going to be playing. Okay. Alright. So we're going to stop that preview, and you have an option of either deleting the preview or save and edit, which is what you would normally do. So I'm going to go ahead and save and edit this screen recording. You can have a Camtasia project consists of one or more screen recordings and or static objects like images and or video trailers or that you can just add to your project, and I'll show you how that works in a minute. You just drag and drop to the timeline. It's easy peasy. So we're just going to save and edit this particular screen capture that we just did. So it's going to ask you for a name, and this is the only tricky part about Camtasia. Make sure you create a folder to contain this. I have a folder called Camtasia Studio in my documents, and you're going to want to create a folder to contain all of the project files. So this is the one in this case I've already done. It's called W2 Camtasia, and I'm going to save that capture. It's a .camrec into that folder. Okay, and then it's going to bring up the Camtasia again. I can go ahead and record a second clip if I want, and notice that the screen capture has been recorded, has been dropped into my timeline. If it did not do that, or if you have another recording that you want to add to this, go ahead and record it again using the second screen recording, and or you can just file, import media, and then you would import your video file that would import into this area called your clip bin, which is this area here in the top right, and then you could drag and drop the file from your clip bin to your timeline. Okay, so I'm not going to do that because I already have that file there. All right, so you notice now the recording is in my timeline. I can play it from start to finish. It's going to show in this window up on the top right. And you notice that the timer advances as you are recording. So let's stop and rewind. Now you can expand or contract the timeline here. So notice the timeline ends at about 21 seconds. I can expand it. So now I have a more resolution here if I want to make edits. For example, let's cut a section from second number 8. I'm going to edit split the video at that point. And let's stop, it's about there, and we'll split there, file split, edit split rather, and then you can just highlight that section on the timeline and hit the delete key. So that's how you crop or split videos. All right, let's I'll do a couple more things. Let's insert let's do what's called a call. Let's put a title on this video. Let's rewind it to the beginning, select more, and you could select the different commands from here, or you can in this case the call out is right here on the command bar, on the menu bar, and let's choose a single arrow here, and let's put it down here, maybe make it a little smaller. This is called the call out. And notice that on the call out track, we have an arrow that's starting at second number 0 and ending at second number 4. So we can pull that back and forth. Let's have the call out only last a couple seconds. It's also added expanding zoom frames. I don't normally use zoom frames. Basically, I don't know if you've seen this, but they expand the recording viewport when you zero in, and I actually find it distracting and annoying. So I'm sure the software ought to be configured to take out the zoom. So I'm going to do that right now. In the future, I would configure this to not do zoom keyframes. Okay, so I did a call out, and let's do a title that's only going to last for the first two seconds too. That's a sort of a type of call out. So let's do another call out. And let's pull down all the different types. It's going to be a text call out, and we're going to say let's just write your website right now, for example. You can drag. Let's put this down here. Let's make it kind of big and bold. Did that work? And bold. And we're going to make that also coincide with the I'm dragging it. For some reason I'm not able to drag it further to the left. Oh, there we go. Okay, I may need to have set my cursor at the beginning when I did this, but there's a text callout that will appear from second 1 or so and on to second 5. Okay, and you can tell that by rewinding. You don't have to use any of these features, but go ahead and let's go ahead and go back to our clip bin and go ahead and activate this video. Okay, watch the arrow call out disappear at second 2, and watch the text call out disappear at second 6. Okay. Okay, so that's the video. Like I said, you can always add more tracks just by drag and drop from the clip bin onto the timeline. And all you have to do now is produce it. So you're going to do File, Produce, Produce and Share. Typically, you're going to produce for the web. Always produce your videos as MP4, as that is the new universal video format, which you can also upload to YouTube and however you want. Make sure that you choose the correct production settings here. Right now, it's producing at 640 by 480. That's a problem. I would really want to change that to produce by at the recording dimension. So you're typically going to want to produce your video at the recording dimensions. But I'm not going to bother with that now. And then just click on Next. And okay, actually, it is asking me, but we're just going to use the defaults here. There's various production settings that you could use. It can generate a table of contents if you have multiple segments, and or you can put markers on it that will generate table of contents. It's pretty cool, but straight up MP4 doesn't support these, so we're just going to say no controls. And actually, here's where we set the output dimensions. Okay. And you're going to want to go ahead and click Next. You're going to want to again, this is sort of awkward with Camtasia, but you want to set the output file, the output directory for the production, to the same as your production folder. And it does not do this automatically, which is a little awkward. But we're gonna do it from here. We call this W2 Camtasia. And we should have actually saved the project first. So once you save the project, it's going to call it whatever the project name is. So in this case, we're going to manually name the file W2 Camtasia.mp4, and organize the produce files into subfolders. We're going to uncheck that. We don't really need that, and just finish. And it's starting to render. Rendering can take a little while, depending on the length of the video. It can take, and when it's done, all you have to do is, go to that directory, and you'll see that. Okay. Under my documents, I put it in Camtasia Studio and W2 Camtasia, and there is the video right now, W2 Camtasia.mp4.